How are you doing? Doing all right? That's good. You know, that's pretty good. I'm glad you are. All right. Let's see. There we go. That's the cat. Yes. Not really any plan today. Just gonna relax a little bit. So just getting it all set up. Doing what have you been up to then? What have you been up to? Sniff the mic. There we go. Lingo 2. What the hell is Lingo 2? Lingo 2 on Steam. Lingo 2 blends word puzzles and impossible geometry with brand new puzzle mechanics and large colorful worlds to discover. Welcome back. What? This looks insane. What is this? Everything was another. It is insane. There's a first game as well. Lingo. Brenton Wilds. Is this made by the guy that like makes like these abstract geometry videos on YouTube? No. Like you go into something and then you end up somewhere else. It is for the deranged. Okay. Maybe not for me then. I don't know. Okay, today's stream will be 2 hours long. Because I've reached a point where I feel better and now I'm able to sleep again. I'm so happy. I haven't had good sleep for like 6 months. And now I can sleep again. I can go to bed, I can fall asleep. You know, it's amazing. I have had the worst sleep for ad time. Okay, ad time. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can reset that. All right. No goal today. So what should I do? I think I want to work a bit on the no recent files. Did they update my Blender? No. Why? Share folder? No. It's in the NAS, I think. Homesick Trout on TikTok. Hello there, Swedish cat. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? The ad should be over so. Did I drop my English? The ad should be over soon. Jesus, what happened? What happened to my English? Let's see. We got the Mount NAS. All right, I think the ad is over. Falmill, you should be able to hear me again. Anyway, Falmill, I was about to say something. Yeah, I haven't had good sleep for 6 months. But something happened recently, and things are gonna be better now. So yes, I'm gonna hopefully it keeps on and I'm gonna be better. And today, let's see if I remember what to do. I wanted to I could work on this one, but I think I would like to work on the via chat model. What happened here? What is this big icon here? Oh, there we go. I think we have the wrong settings here. What's going on? Why is it doing this? Preferences, add-ons, system, optics, please. What? No compatible. Are you kidding me? No. What? Are you kidding? Why do I have all this fucking lag? All right. Do I need to reinstall CUDA? Maybe I need to reboot and okay. I'm not gonna do that during stream, so we're gonna work with a bit of lag. I could work on this girl. She's so look at that. What's going on? Okay, I think I need to reboot actually. And this broke as well. So yeah, let's do that. So I think yeah, I might work a bit on my I'm just gonna check out something first. I don't think I have anything. I need to yeah, everything okay. Let's reboot. Oh. I think you need to update my NVIDIA drivers. We'll see. Hopefully I don't have to do this on stream. Yeah, I might actually work a bit on a portfolio thingy. For my ArtStation. We'll see. Yeah, Colby Tender on TikTok. Hello. Blender. Let's see if it's fixed now. Hopefully. This is the new version, which is the problem, I guess. But we'll see. Oh, now it works. You can use this one as well. Good. And now I should be able to use that. It's so weird. You usually don't have to reboot, but for NVIDIA drivers, you have to. Let's do that. Discord. Firefox. Did it announce that I'm live, by the way? No. I'm gonna have to do that manually. I don't know why it doesn't do it. It's like super laggy. Hello, Anashay. How you doing? On TikTok. How you doing? I'm just starting up stream. Just a second. Live. I am live. There we go. Okay, I might work on her, but I feel like that I would like to work on the nose. But I think it would be more fun to actually work on my like I would like to edit this one to make like a portfolio thing. So I might do that. So, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of activity today, so I might as well do something productive. I think. Let's make a new. How long have you been studying code in college? I haven't studied code ever. I don't know. I barely know how to code. I can go code a little bit, but I'm not a coder, Aniche. Not at all. So we can change the size on this shit. Theming. Font scale. Can we go like 110 maybe? It's gonna be a bit bigger. No. Toolbar. Toolbar icon size. Can we have like this maybe? 106, 150? 200? There we go. Control bar. Let's do 150. You can make a game like Dress to Impress and then make millions and millions of Swiss francs. I don't know what Dress to Impress is. I think a good idea. If you want to make a game, the best idea is to not think too much about money, and do something that you make a game that you would like to play on your own, right? And I think that's when it becomes the most enjoyable thing. If you think as games as some kind of I don't know, industry making money thing, I wouldn't enjoy it, to be honest. So for me, it's more about, yeah, let's go into the NAS. We're gonna make a new folder. I'm gonna call this zip giraffe ArtStation. Zip. Let's just call it ArtStation. ArtStation. There we go. And new folder. Zip. And we call this one zip ArtStation. Station. There we go. I honestly, when it comes to game, like when people make like game dev thing, I feel like the best thing. How good I am with math from 1 to 10? I would say a 3. I'm not good with math, and you actually don't need to know math that well. Just like basics. If you're coding, so you don't have to worry too much about that. It's more like logics and learning what works. Like if you do very advanced stuff, then you will need it, like math. But most of the time you don't need it as much as you think, because the especially for game dev, there's so many helpful tools that you can use to make stuff. Like I was able to make my game, or which I'm gonna update eventually. I have some ideas on how to do the story finally. Let's see what it was. Isugout.itch.io. Yeah. This is not really a game, but it's more of a visual novel thing. And I could figure this out with a little bit of coding and using plugins. And I think a lot of games can be made in that way. First of all, I'm way too old for college. And I do not study math. I do not. If I would go to college, I would be kicked out. I don't study. It wouldn't be a thing. I can't study at this point. It's too, I don't know. I'm not 20 years old. Okay. I'm way older than that. And 20 years old is not old for college, I guess. Honestly, on TikTok wants me to go to college. What should I do about it, Falmil? I have like 2 day jobs. Wait, honestly, on TikTok. So, what do you need college for? I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, wait. So, if you're not college anymore, what did you study? Media. I don't know. Like media. Yeah, internet. I guess. I guess I studied what I want. I okay. I'm actually this is my my studies at university is basically art history or art science. So I I have uh, studied a lot of art history and like is it called pedagogy? I think is it called that in English? Yeah. So the method and practice of teaching. So I'm basically an art historian with a combination of pedagogy, and I've studied at like 3 art schools. So I would call myself more like a painter artist with knowledge within like art history. No, I'm not a professor. You don't become a professor like that. I'm not a professor. I could have been. I could have like studied and focused on that, but that's not my thing. I don't, right now I'm in. I think I'm in the best time uh, when it comes to what I know and what I want to learn. Uh, I really like Blender. I like to make art. I like to be in my studio, and yeah, this is what I do now. But let's work a bit on a. I want to post this guy on my ArtStation, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a thing for that. Usually I can just do. I think square is fine. Square format. So no, I sadly I don't. I honestly, Dr. Mib, no, Doctor. I mean, I could, but it would be many years. I honestly, I didn't think that like university in itself, it wasn't really fun, and I I I did it because I used to work as a museum host. So I worked in a museum, like doing guided tours and all that, guiding people, um, and that's basically what I did, right? But I felt like I wanted to do something else, you know. So I decided to do other things. Okay, so this is the kitty cat. I need to post this one as well. So I'm gonna make something similar for Sif Giraffe because I want all my 3D works to be on my ArtStation. The reason why I want stuff to be on my ArtStation is because I want to use this as a portfolio. I want actually feel like I want to find a job within the game industry that is like maybe a couple of days a week or something where I do 3D. What's Anashay on TikTok? What's your best advice? What do you mean? What's your best advice for what? Everything? Or do you mean like one thing? You have to give me something to give advice for. Otherwise it's pretty hard. 75 millimeters. I'm like a person that knows a lot of weird shit. So I know how to photograph, I know how to paint, I know how to make Blender stuff. I know the VTubing stuff. I'm an art historian. I don't know. I know a lot of stuff, a little bit of a lot of stuff. That's kind of how I am as a person. I'm like split like in so many different things, fragments. You know. Let's see. If I can draw, yes, I can draw Aniche. But I don't draw realistic, but I can. What's your best advice like for I don't know? Like give me an idea. You have to ask me like a question. Can you give me advice for this or that, you know? Otherwise it's gonna be really hard. Hey, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Okay, so I wanna see. Do we have my chat box here? Didn't I start Chatterino? I don't know. I'm just a guy that likes a lot of things. I'm kind of curious about everything. Um, and there we go. It's gonna be, yeah. We need to do. Are we in the right one? Yes. We need to change to color, standard. I would like to add an outline to him. Anache on TikTok. Does your persona hate mice and water? Um, that's a strange question. I never thought about it, to be honest. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe could be or could. I don't know. I don't think I hate mice. Um, I'd say I might not be a big fan of spiders. And water, I love to be in water. I'm not a good swimmer. I'm extremely poor, like super slow as well. But I'd like to be in water. So no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's afraid of water or anything like that, or mice. I think he likes, he just enjoys life, and is friendly. That's kind of what I think. Okay, let's see. Where's the film that's gonna be transparent? Now it's gonna be transparent. Yeah. At least I think so. At least I'm not really sure. Okay, so this guy. Let's see. What do we have here? You got that. What if I add? Let's copy this, duplicate, and call it render scene. And then for this guy, we do this. You're right. And for you, I would like to try something for you. If I could add a modifier, and it's gonna be what do we have here? We're gonna add a new one here. It's gonna be outline. That didn't work at all. Let's call this one outline, because I think we might need that. And this one is gonna be a emission. It's gonna be emission. And it's gonna be black. And I don't know if this trick works on him, but I'm just gonna save like that. There we go. And then we're gonna go. They probably made a better way of doing this, but solidify. And it's gonna be offset the other way. And this is gonna be normals, flip, high quality, materials. Bum, bum. That didn't work at all. Is it outline? Oh, what if I make you black? That doesn't work either. This is the first one. This is the second one. And okay. Is it because it's not a... Do I need to change to an emission like that? That doesn't work. Okay. Did they remove this trick? I hope not. No, it's displacement in volume, it's thickness. Index surface dittered. Is it animation path index? Backface culling. There we go. Okay. Aniche on TikTok. Is your persona a projection of yourself, or do you just love cats? It's a projection of myself. It's very, very similar to me. I think for this one we have to make a new. But here we go, and this is gonna be. Good evening, Ninja. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just relaxing a bit, working a bit on the portfolio, adding stuff to my ArtStation. This is gonna be outline. Just gonna call that, and this is gonna be. Gonna go in here. How's everything going for you? Let's go here. So I don't think you should have any here. And you know what? And it shouldn't have any outlines here, here, and here. Doing good? Busy with a move? Oh no. It's the worst. The move thing, oh, I don't envy you, that's for sure. The move I recently had, I wouldn't want to do that over ever again. Never. No. Same. Okay, let's just invert this. I think it's gonna be like this, right? And then on this one you do a sign. Then I think we're gonna try it. If I remember correctly, it's gonna do this. And then we're gonna do vertex group. It's gonna be outline. Oop, there we go. Yes. Or is it a big move or it's not too bad? Let's do this guy. Bloop. No, wait. Hey, thank you for the follow on TikTok. But yeah, my persona is basically my. Hello, Gosfell. How many decades? What's a decade? What kind of question is that? Decade? How many years? 10? I haven't been 3D modeling for 10 years. I've been doing it for 2.5 or something. You drawing? You know, I'm working a bit on my portfolio, so I'm gonna render some images of a 3D model. It's not too big moving out of a town, if anything. All right. All right. There we go. Oh. I'm so excited for tomorrow because I'm gonna have Mio, the dog I used to have with together with Vesper, and I have never been this excited to meet, like, hang out with him before. I don't know what's going on, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm so happy I'm gonna be hanging out with him for like a week. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm really happy about that. Let's see if we got an outline going on here. I don't want any outline here. Yuka Vlogs on TikTok. Hello. I think I want to select this one and this one. And this one and this one and this one. And you should be removed from this. Remove. There we go. Why does it still do it here? What the hell? This is weird. There we go. Remove. What the fuck? Remove. This makes no sense. Select. Select. Why do you still select? Remove. Kinder Bueno white chocolate. I don't know. What is that? Why does it do this? It doesn't work on this one? Why? Do we have double? Is it because I select seam? Normal? There we go. Okay, let's see if we have any other things here. That should work. Look at that. Then we got that, a little bit of outline. I think that's gonna make it look a bit better on the render, I think. Wait a minute. What happened to your glasses? Don't tell me it got... Wait a minute. Remove. Why is it not see-through? Wait. What? What the hell? Oh my god. Let's see. A question on TikTok. How do you not know what Kinder Bueno is when Switzerland is famous by chocolates? Isn't Kinder from Germany? I think Kinder is German and not from Switzerland. I would guess, right? I don't know what Kinder Bueno is. Kinder Bueno. Is it the sticks? These? Oh yeah, these are pretty good. They're pretty good, right? You usually find them in the freezer or like the fridge. Why is it not see-through, my guy? Why does this happen, my friend? What is going on? Is it because you have this modifier? Is that what do we need to separate here? No? Okay. Why glasses not see-through? They already have transparency, and as you can see, they are transparent here in edit mode, but not here. It's very strange. Why? Is it because I added solidify? Material output, light path. What is this? Alpha? It's just adding alpha to the entire thing. What the fuck? Oh, did I assign? No. Select linked material. And that should be the base texture. And this is the glass. Why is it not transparent? You look like you know physics. I don't know physics at all. What are you talking about? Green cat doesn't know physics. I don't know. I am not good at math. I'm not good at physics. I understand it, and if I take the time to understand stuff, I might figure stuff out, but it has to be like I have to watch guides and all that. Why are you not transparent, my friend? What's going on? Is it because of the, let's see. Is it because of this? It is? But this is so weird because it's not adding solidify too. Why? Is it because this is fucked up? Why is it doing it? So let's see. Normal. I guess you have to separate it. Outline. Franks? What the fuck is a franc? I'll like show you on TikTok. Franc to SEK. 1 Swiss franc. It depends if I would if I for like a commission like this, I would get 6,000 ish. Let's see. I would get about, I would say 500, a bit more. I would go for 600, like 568 or more like 600 Swiss francs, I would guess. So it's not that much. I have a pretty low price. Yeah, well, this is weird. Why? Okay, I'm gonna separate this one. Selection, and you're not gonna get the solidify. What the fuck? Okay. We're gonna separate you. There we go. Selection, and it's gonna be glasses. In glasses, you will not have this. What is going on? Body. Wait a minute. What kind of question is this? Anache on TikTok. Do you watch UFC? What is it? Ultimate Fighting Championship every Saturday? No, I don't enjoy that kind of TV. Actually, I don't like when they hit each other and stuff like that. It's terrible. Okay, so this didn't work. Why? This is so weird. Why would it do this? Like here, that's fine. But okay, let's remove this entirely. Now we don't have that anymore. It's transparent. Yes. And now I want to set, this is already here, right? And this guy got solidify and this one got solidify. I don't want that on this. I want it to be like this. So I think now it should work, right? There we go. And now we get the outline and we can also move him a little bit. I think we can pose. Yes. Yay. All right, good. Anarchy on TikTok. Do you watch Ultimate Fighting Championship every Saturday? I don't know. Honestly, not a big fan of like martial arts in general. To be honest, I think it's a bit like, what's the point? I totally understand why people like it. I've been into wrestling myself, but I think wrestling was I mean like Greco-Roman wrestling like this. It's like Olympic wrestling. It does. And this was fun, but I didn't do it like professionally anything. Like I did it for exercise for like 3 or 4 years. And this was great fun and good workout. But I don't understand like the point of like beating people up. I practiced MMA a year ago, but I stopped to focus on studies. Well, you can still do it as an exercise if you. I honestly I don't recommend anyone. I mean, if you're really into fighting and MMA, I would recommend people if they want to get into like some kind of uh, martial art thingy. I would recommend like get into something like wrestling or something traditional that has a lot of very it's very like well established like way of not getting hurt. Like if you do this, you will not get hurt if you learn how to land, fall, and all of that. Because and you have to be so strong to actually be able to it. I like beating you people up like you're gonna destroy your brain. I don't do it. You're gonna people like I've seen some of the like veterans from UFC. They can barely walk now, you know, or talk because they get like so much brain damage going on. It's crazy. Um, I guess if you would do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and nothing else, that's pretty good. I did that a little bit, but I didn't really like that when you have a like a dress. No, it's like I don't know what it's called. The thing you go to bed in. It's called. It's like a shirt that you can pull each other and stuff like that. It was pretty fun, but the people that I exercised with were so weak, and I was too strong. Um, because I had done the wrestling thing. So, but and I was too heavy for that, too big. You need to be small, tiny, and like limber. I was just let's see for you. I want to see if I can maybe give you a bit of a better thickness. Is that too much? Yeah, that's too much. What if I do 0.0.0.15 like that? Is that better? That's probably a bit better. Let's go for that. Yeah. And let's take a look at my ArtStation. How did I do this one? He does that. So we're going to do a T-pose. Let's do that first. Are we in pose mode? No. There we go. I think I just in front. I did bring up the camera a little bit, I think. What? There we go. I think for you, we can change the camera to have pass with thaw like that. Let me bring it up a little bit like that. And we render you, my guy. That's fine. I should maybe remove that. Yeah, let's do that. For his little mouth, he's not gonna have any outline. No outline, guys. There we go. But yeah, I mean, if people, I think if you wanna become a fighter and you really get into like I don't know, MMA or whatever. I mean, have fun, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it's a bit unnecessary to hurt each other that much. I did wrestle a little bit with a MMA fighter that was really good. But wait a minute. But he was so violent. Okay, let's also remove a little bit. I think that's gonna be fine. He was so violent and strong. It was annoying. There we go. And I was more like I just want to relax and do my exercise and maybe fight a little bit, but not like kill each other, you know. There we go. We got that. Now let's see. That should be a bit better, I think. Yeah. Now we got that. I think I want to remove the line art for the nose as well. So let's do that. Normal. Remove. Oh, becomes smaller. That should be fine as well. Yeah, that looks better. Otherwise, I think the line art is fine. It might be a bit too thick, so I can change it a little bit. Maybe 12. There we go. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Right. First, I do this, and I save you as save as. It's gonna be here. ArtStation SIF. And it's going to be T-pose, T-pose, SIF, T-pose. There we go. Save image. And then I usually do it like this. So this is going to be like, I'm going to import this. And I'm going to import stream download, desktop download, NAS, ArtStation, SIF, T-pose. And I'm going to link it because that means I can overwrite it. And there we go. We got the little guy here. Little guy. And then I want to have like a similar one, but it's going to be turned a little bit. I think that's going to be good. And we're going to go into pose mode again. I'm just going to, actually, we're going to do it like this. We're going to duplicate the camera instead. So I don't have to fool around with the pose. We're going to, let's see, we're going to duplicate. And then we're going to do like, no, this, like that. There we go. Let's see what I did. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. I think that kind of works. Yes. And we're gonna see. Should I maybe a bit more? Whoop. Let's see. I think it might be better here. Yeah. There, I think. There. This is gonna be same as gonna be T-pose. Side. And then we go here, we import another one. There we go. Yeah. And there we go. We got the other one. Now we have like this one. And I want to make a sitting one and a looking one, I think. But I would like to find a background for this though. What would a good background be for this? Let's try. Did I change anything? I have to just double check so I didn't change anything on him. Let's open the normal one. It's this one, right? Hope I didn't remove anything. No, I didn't remove anything. That works. We got the glasses too. Okay. So nothing. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Okay, let's then we have this one. I'm not sure if I want to show the UV. Is it good? Maybe it's okay. UV editing. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. I probably shouldn't show the UV online, should I? I don't think it matters that much, does it? I mean, everyone can just copy it, so it doesn't do anything, so I should probably show it, yeah. That's how it looks like. Let's okay. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out a good background for this. What's up with the music? Lo-fi Zelda. Zelda Unchill Trilogy. Alright. I can't answer that right now. I've been getting so recently started using Facebook again, and I've been getting so many messages. It's insane. There we go. I mean, which colors have I used? It would be nice. I mean, this is pretty nice, I think. Or that's cute, I guess. That's nice. A little bit of orange this time, I think. Yeah, it will work. Yeah, let's go for that. That's a good color. That's kind of cute. Oops, that's not what I do. And I think I'm just gonna place it like that. For this one, I'm gonna make like a double duplicate thing, and then maybe I don't know. And let's convert this to a path. And we take the pen. Is it a pen? No, it's this one, right? There we go. And then we do like this. Like a thing like that. Think. Let's see how I did it on this. I didn't do anything. How did I do it in you? Like that. Yeah. I think that would be nice to just make this one a bit. And no. Do I have this one? I could do that. Kind of works. I like to make the portfolio images a bit like interesting with the background. So maybe let's try something like this time. I think it would be nice to have another. I don't know. Let's move over here. The background, save. Let's see, what color is this? Orange? No, I think kind of like this. I'm gonna go for this for now. And I think for this, I need, let's see how it looks like. Come on, man. Can we get a picture? I'm going to do a similar one, but let's actually import the texture. Import NAS is gonna be sif. Oh, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I'm gonna take the texture from file link. There we go. And here we go. We got this guy going on. I'm gonna put that like this one. I can place it up here maybe. And I think I want you to be a bit bigger. There we go. And you. I don't need this for this. I think it would be better to just have this here. And then just have them like this, probably. Or it would be nice to have it. Oh. I want the same size on these, I think. Ish. I don't want to do that, so. We moving. I think it works over here. And then we move this here. Water poisoning and stretch. How did I miss that? Sorry. Just a second. Thank you for the stretch. And I'm going to have some water too. I've been drinking so much tea and honey. I might be addicted, but I think it helps. I don't know if tea has a soothing effect, but I think it might have. Okay, let's move that. I think I want it to be like here. Like that. And you should be a bit more. Not. Zombie. Hello, zombie. Depends on the tea. Yeah, it depends on the tea, but I think I've been I've been drinking so much coffee, you know, like 4 cups a day. And now I drink 1 cup of coffee for after lunch. And then like in the like at 3 o'clock or something like that. Like I usually have like a banana or something and then another coffee, a small one. And then other times I drink tea like for morning and evening. Chai? Chai actually means tea, but I know what you mean. You mean the one that tastes like cardamom, right? No, wait a minute. Cinnamon. You mean like yeah. Chai. I like it too. Because it's kind of like, but for me it's so Christmassy or like winter-ish that I only drink it like during that time. It's pretty good actually. I like it. It's very nice. How does I need to make one like this as well. I mean, I can kind of show this off, I think. It's going to be fine. I think it's good to show it off even if it's not perfect, because I think if I'm going to have a portfolio, I have to show off what I can. Hello, Thanos on TikTok. How are you doing? Even if it's not perfect topology, it's probably a good idea to show off like what you made. So that's this is going to be 1 page of the topology. I mean, of the thing. And another one that was it 4K? I want desktop 4K, right? I hope this one is this one that too? No, this is gonna be desktop 4K. There we go. And this one too. Let's enable that. We want this to be like here. Go down. There we go. Thanos on TikTok, what are you making? I'm just working a bit on my portfolio for ArtStation. This is something that I do off stream, but I felt like I might as well do it on stream, get it done, sort of. And now I'm gonna make a happy one like him. Thanos, you gotta go by. No worries. Nostalgic Ninja, let's see what you say here. I wanted to set up a portfolio on Sketchfab, but I guess I can't do that anymore since they moved everything to Fab. What? They did what? What is Fab? I mean, you could. This is probably a good way to show off your stuff, but I feel like ArtStation, even though the controversy, like here's the deal, like I know people around where I'm at that have that are like 3D people, and it seems like most of them use ArtStation, so it seems like this is a place that if you send it to like a developer or something, then they're gonna be like, oh, this is something I recognize, ArtStation. I think ArtStation is a good way to show off your work. And if you want to do like a spin around or something, you can do that here as well. I think you might even be able to link to Sketchfab 3D models. I don't know, but there's been a bit of controversy about ArtStation using AI. But what can you do? You can't do shit about it at this point. Hello, Obi H. You up this late? What? Okay, let's see. I've been streaming for 49 minutes. Someone remind me when I reach like 1 hour and 10 that I should disable raids because it's only gonna be a 2-hour stream today. My sleep schedule is getting better, so I don't want to ruin it. Fab was everything combined as far as I know. I got a Fab account the moment they moved over there. Early. Sketch Fab. What is this? 3D models? This? I don't know what this is. What? Huh. I had no idea about this, to be honest. Okay, let's make a new one that is like that. And it's going to be... I can probably pose him with this, right? Da-da-da. How's the work going, Obi? Doing well? I think this is going to be turned around. Let's bring down his arms. I don't want that. I might get casted in another cartoon. I want to. Can you add Green Cat and can you tell them to add Green Cat? I can have one line. I can say something in Swedish that is like super bad. Been considering ArtStation as well. Probably would be better for personal works to finish. Yeah, probably. I mean, my I just feel like so here's the deal. Why one of the reason I add stuff on my ArtStation is it's nice to see what you have done, right? If you're able to look at, oh, did I ever do anything? Well, I have made a bunch of stuff, and when I can see them in like an overview like this, and kind of it makes everything feel a bit nicer, you know. And I know my stuff isn't like this is not what people like developers want to see. They probably want to see like more realistic and technical stuff. But this is what I do, and I hopefully there's gonna be someone out there that likes it. You know, that's why also one of the reasons why I'm practicing like making a character like the Olive, the character that is more detailed and stuff like that. I want that one to be like a character that I can show off, sort of. And this is more like a fun character thing. And this is a commission, so you know. Let's make him a bit happy. Yeah, I hope you get big money. Probably not, right? This hobby thing, right? But it's awesome. It's gonna be nice to see a entire episode with your voice because you didn't say much in the other ones. So looking forward to that. I can do live reaction on stream. 3D cursor. Let's see. We're gonna be happy guy. Do we have any? We got mouth open. It's probably good, right? We're gonna do mouth open.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Meow SC.
What?
Why did the cat sit on the computer? To keep an eye on the mouse.
What? Oh my god, they changed the solo active shape key to a star instead of a pin. Oh, that's so bad. Why? The pin made sense. A star doesn't make sense. Why? That's so weird. Why do that? So you can barely see it, but there's instead of an icon of a pin, do you know that it's gonna be locked? They added a star to lock the shape keys. That's weird. Let's see how it looks like. That's cute. All right, we got that. No, he doesn't really do Swedish. So sorry, somebody. That's not his thing, you know. He does English. He's English. He's from the UK. My cat. All right, let's move this. I think that's a good pose. Very simple. Maybe I can pose the ears a little bit. Oh. There. The ears. Let's see. I think this model really turned out pretty. What is going on here? Pretty well. So I'm happy with this model. You don't need to do that. There we go. I should remove the in the mouth. Yeah, let's do that. Material seam. And on the other one too, we're gonna remove that from outline. Remove. There we go. There we go. Oh, a cute guy. Maybe I should make the ear. Wow, so yeah. I don't really have a. I need to plan a little bit this week. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I need to set up everything for the IRL stream. It's gonna be during the week. It might be super weird for people that haven't like checked out my stream that much. Why doesn't it follow? But I used to have like a camera on my head and paint on the walls, basically, and that's gonna come back. I hope people don't be too scared about it. I remember that. Yeah. I think what's gonna do it again, but paint your hands green first to preserve the illusion. No, I think what's gonna happen is that I will either through a reflection or dropping the camera or just forgetting, gonna show myself on stream, and I can't really like think too much about it. I know I'm gonna lose viewers, but what can I do about it? You know. That's just how it is. If you're a streamer, a VTuber, and I want to do other things too, you know. Green gloves. I had red gloves, I think. Like this is gonna be happy. Green fursuit. Yeah. Yes, of course. I'm gonna paint in a full body fursuit, and and um, and have a camera on my head while I try to paint and I try to communicate with everyone. It's gonna be great. Whatever hater, you can do it, and then you will see me like get absolutely destroyed by like a heat stroke, and then I'm dead. It's just end of the stream, and you just the camera is gonna show the green cat in fursuit on the floor. Yeah, that's what happened, and then you see the like it gets darker, and then you see the ambulance run in, like the people. They pick up me in the suit and put me on a what's it called, a thing for the ambulance, and then this is a green cat going out. But I'll be put F in chat. Obituary? What the hell does that even mean? An article about reason. Yes, you have to. On Wikipedia. Yes. Why doesn't why doesn't it show the transparency? He died doing what love must being green. I'm not gonna paint my hands green. Also gonna do linoleum cut probably Thursday, I think. It's just a little bit. Lino cut would be nice to do again. Maybe eat some food on stream. We'll see. I do have this week. I'm gonna have Mio again. I haven't. I still friends with Vesper, and I decided that hey, I want to have Mio, so I'm gonna have him, the dog. You know, he's gonna be in the studio, and I'm gonna hang out with him at home. I'm getting him tomorrow. I really look forward to that, actually. So we'll see what happens. Why doesn't it show transparency on Eevee? Do we need to make one of these? Wait a minute. Don't tell me I need to add a light somewhere. Do I need to make one of these? No. Volume? Do I need to make one of these? End up. I don't like that it shows in the. Is it because of this? No. Is it? Force field. I think it might be the light probe, right? Is it? How do I bake it? Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna have it. Whatever. I'm gonna render this guy and say he's already saved, I think. Oh, the tail kind of shows a little bit. Kind of want to change that first. Eevee's so weird. I still can't believe for this version they have a splash screen. Let's see where it is. About window. Why the hell is splash screen? I don't know. Let's fix this shit. Pause. No, move this out up a little bit like that. Wow, what did I do with this one? That seems like I should have. Wow, that wasn't great. Okay. I don't like to go back to like. What's up with the glasses, man? Okay, let's move that. What I don't like about going back to models like this is that you start to see like so many weird things you did wrong, you know, sort of. I kind of want to show the tail though, but anyway, if Obi, if you're still here, how's it going with the blender thing? I think that kind of works, right? Let's move back a little bit. There we go. Cycles is good, but I don't know. I kind of like Eevee, and I always liked Eevee because it's so fast. It's fine. Haven't had a lot of time to learn more. Why do you need it for work? It's crazy. ArtStation, and it's gonna be one standing and another sitting. So let's take this background here, put it here. Kind of looks like. Might change the colors on this, but I kind of like it right now. So let's see. Import. Okay, it's 1 hour and 12 minutes. So I need to, let's see. I'm going to do this today. Let's see. Stop race for 1 hour. There we go. And then I'm going to change my, there we go. Raise up. There we go. So people understand that they don't rate me now because I'm going to stream for 50 more minutes and then I need to go to bed. I'm going to read a little bit of book and then I'm going to yes, I'm reading the Bible. Yes, I'm going to like lay in bed, pick up the Trump Bible and read something about Jesus. Yebus. I don't know. That guy. No, I'm reading Frankenstein. I think I've read it before, but I'm not sure. Or I watched a bunch of movies. And I've been reading that. And it's pretty interesting English because it's old style. So I'm learning a lot of new words. I think I'm just gonna have it. Should I make it wave or something? Probably. Let's see if I can do that instead. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, I think she was called. But there's like so much like it's called introduction and like stuff like that. How will I do this without doing a fucking salute here? No, okay. It's just gonna be that because at this point I don't think I can. Yeah. There we go. We got that guy, and now we're gonna make one that is sitting. So I'm gonna add like a cube. Empty cube. I'm gonna make a mesh cube. Oh, see how it looks like rendered. What? Okay, we need a color on this. Shading. Add modifier. No, we don't want modifier. We want on this. We want a new, and it's gonna be. Is this gonna be white? Okay, I think. I think whatever I do now is just gonna be cube. What if I add a bit of? There's a funny English word I learned. It comes from Swedish. There's a funny English word I learned. Come from fartlek. What's about it? That's not a word. What is it? It's a kind of running training which involves random variation in speed and intensity, all between bursts of sprinting and slower recovery jogging. This is the first time I've ever heard about it. Fartleks. Okay. Well, It's a variation. You okay? Uh, I think this is probably good. Yeah, me and the bros. This is probably good for people that are like I've been running every day now, but I'm a pretty big guy and not thin, right? But a lot of people like that run so often they're like super thin. No, I already kind of do this, but not I didn't even know what it was. So basically I jog, and when I feel like I can use more energy, I up the speed quite a lot, and at the end I go like max just for fun. But there's so many people that this would be good for because they jog, they like run every day, but they're so thin and they're so lightweight that for them there's like no exercise. They don't feel it. They don't get tired. For so they need to like go faster. If that makes any sense, you know. Let's see. This can be. We can do this. So we're gonna do world. We're gonna do world color. Maybe. No, doesn't work. I'm gonna go more, but I'm really afraid of snatching. Yeah, I know this is the worst. I totally get you. Be careful, you're gonna get snatched. What the fuck, man? Snatch? You're not gonna get snatched. Where do you think you live? What? You're not gonna get snatched. Can I wait a minute? I don't want to change that. I want to change this. Change the color, something else. You're not gonna get snatched. Why would you? Whatever. Okay, let's bring this one down. Let's put it here. And then I want him to sit on it. Sit on it. There we go. And I want to post this little guy. There we go. I mean, you don't. You can go to the gym, or do you feel like you're gonna? Oh my god! What is this? Wow, that was bad. Okay. Oh, yeah, go to the gym instead. No snatchers. Mm. And I know how to use IKs, but when you make VTubers, uh, it's not necessary unless you make something like a tail that has to do something special, because all of it, the people that use their model, they don't need any IK because they're using tracking of their own body, and then you don't need IK. Um, but if you put it in a game or something, then you need to do it. I know how to make IKs, like rigging, but basically when you make a VTuber you don't need it because your character is based on a real person, and that person basically has built-in IKs, or like I don't know, not really IKs, but they kind of restricted.
Fartlex. Smells fishy. Stick to chasing birds. Obby.
Do you like? Why is this so fun? Because it has the word fart. I mean, there's a lot of words. It's like the. Let's see if I can. This is like my. Let's see. Marvel. This. this it's like the Marvel supervillain they announced. Was it? It's Marvel, yes. And it's called Knull. It basically means fuck. It's so weird. And when you read that, you're like, what the hell? Didn't they like check it out or something? And it's absolutely crazy that it's called this. But it's like it's like a stupid word. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing IKs and stuff like that, but it can be like that. I would like to learn more. If I get like if someone sees my stuff and they actually like it, and they would like me to make 3D stuff for the little indie game or whatever, I would be happy to get more into rigging. So I think that would be fun, you know. Bring that and kind of learn how that works, you know. Kind of cool. I don't want it to clip that much though, but it doesn't matter really. So, but let's get a better view. Let's move this one around. Fartleks. You also have the infart and the utfart. And there's a lot of basically fart means like it means speed. Means that's what it means, right? It's basically it. I think that's a pretty good render, right? I think that's pretty cute. That looks super weird though. On the highway. Yeah, it's fun when it's fun. I don't know. It's fun for a while. It's just I don't know why. Because it's a different language. Disrespectful. Disrespectful, I would say. You disrespectful to my little country, my small country. It's so small, you know. All right, there we go. I don't know. It's a funny language, I guess. The little Swedish language. Would it be better to have it like this and then like Sif probably wants to learn how to rig in like do stuff like this. We would have to learn if he becomes like an animator. It's important. I know how to animate as well, but I'm absolutely shit at it. So I might do some animations because I finally have the energy and an ID for an update for my game, but we'll see. It feels so bad that I haven't had time or energy to do it, but I'm actually gonna try to. There we go. Let's bring that down a little bit. Let's see. I don't like that I see that I actually messed up his. No, that I messed up this. I have to fix this and send it to him. It's not good. I didn't know. Maybe do it more like that. If I do it similar to, yeah. Yeah, probably. do it like that. Oof, the entire thing follows. Oh my god. But it was a pretty short like job, and I didn't have the same knowledge. It was damn fun doing this one though. I think that kind of works, right? I think. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it works. Might save this one as save as sitting. There we go. And now I want to change the camera. Change the camera, maybe like I don't know. Is it this one? No, it's object. Is it this one? Oops, it is. 3D cursor. Yeah, let's bring that back a little bit. You want a little bit. It should be more like that. And the question is if I should like make him look at the camera or something. That's good, right? We do that. We would like the tail to be shown a little bit, I think. Oh. We don't want that. We don't want the bounding box. And maybe a bit more. It's like an ice cube. It's like an ice cube. Maybe I should change the color of the cube to something else. That probably works. This is just like an example anyway. Maybe I should bring it down a little bit. There, I think. That works. We didn't get anything on that part. Well, the clipping on the that's not good. Yeah. No, that's not good. Not that it matters that much, I guess. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's just an example. Yeah, let's save this guy. Oh, there's an outline going on here. That note. Hello, Kavexi. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you? Can I? Maybe I can just remove it in. Let's just render it and save it. It's pretty cute, actually. I like it. Very cute. Now we got the transparency. Why? Why does it have the transparency now? Is it because the scene didn't have any light? That must be the reason. Sitting. And we're gonna remove that. Qvexia, how you doing? Let's import sitting link. You need to have link because what's going on with that? It's fine. Who cares? It's just gonna be a simple thing for my portfolio. I can't work too hard on this. It's cute. I think I want to change the background now. The orange doesn't really work anymore. Oh my god. Maybe I can do like this. There. Green kind of works, right? More moth reports to all right. That sounds terrible. Actually, have I why am I yes, I get thank you for saying because I understand. I always pick green. Oh my god. Okay. Let's pick something else. Do we have like this? Where should we go with the color? Black? No, thanks. Do we have like a color wheel? Like there. I would like to go with something bluish then. Blue. Maybe like bluish gray. Around here maybe. And then take this but make it a bit darker. That kind of works, I think. Let's go for that. Probably did that already, but who cares, right? That kind of works. That's popping, you know. Let's take that too. There we go. It's also nice to show off the models I made, you know. Maybe someone likes it. Maybe they want one. All right. So that was that. So now we have like a sitting one. And I want to move this one a little bit. Actually, it's good. I think it might actually be good.
Stokes' theorem and vector calculus. Too complicated, let's chase tails instead.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I think he might be sentient. He never gives like if you want him to do the complicated math stuff that actually ChatGPT can do. He doesn't do it. He just doesn't do it. He's like, no, I want to chase cats, or mouse, or mice, or whatever tails. I think it's pretty fun. And I didn't never said this to him. He's learned this on his own. Or maybe it's into the code of the application. I don't know, but it's interesting nonetheless, I think. Okay, let's see what we have. We have that. Not sure if I want to do, if I want to show off the topology for this. It's probably not that good, but we'll take a look anyway. Program to the silliness, yeah. Yes. Yes. What do you think about AI companions, like having a friend that is an AI, or like a partner, like a girlfriend or boyfriend, or you know? Would you do you think that's nice? Do you think that's I think that might be a bad thing, but like you get home and it's like gonna be like in Blade Runner, and it's gonna be like oh, I've been waiting for you, and it's like a hologram, crazy stuff. I mean, we're gonna get there, you know, but it's gonna upload everything to the cloud and kind of know you so well. It's gonna be creepy. It's gonna be creepy because he's gonna know you so well that no one else would know you that well. You know. Let's close the mouth, guy. I don't know what to think about it. Like, yeah, like Blade Runner. It's kind of like Blade Runner the sequel. If you've seen that Blade Runner, and that's not a spoiler, by the way. It's very obvious. So don't worry. I might have social, but there have been many people who have it before. I wouldn't put it past us as humans. No, it's gonna happen, but it's where are my shape keys, guys? Where did my shape keys go? Did I forget how to do shape? There we go. There we go. No, it's kind of crazy. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do here. What are we gonna do now? We're gonna go into here. We're gonna do wireframe. And now we're gonna remove, we're gonna disable solidify. We don't want that. We can just hide that, put it here. No, we want that to be after armature. That's what is hidden. Now, this one, the wireframe should have its own shouldn't replace original. It should be above, and it should have a material offset. It's gonna be black, and it's gonna be thickness gonna be 0.0. 1 or less. 0, 5. No, less. 3. Can you
3, 6, 9, 12, 15 ... Just like chasing shadows on the wall.
the what? Shadows on the wall? It reminds me I haven't uploaded any TikToks. I need to get back to that. Look at that. I think that's okay. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's not super nice to show off the topology because it's absolutely garbage. But yeah, this is not good. I shouldn't have this on the... I mean, this is not good. I'm late. I was hunting monsters. Oh, I'm only gonna be streaming for 25 more minutes. By the way, let's get Obby the bird a shout out, and let's get shout Hamsternator a shout out as well. Hamsternator will be having a debut stream as a VTuber, as Ham has been a flesh tuber for quite some time now, and is turning into is going to the dark side, becoming a VTuber, and it's gonna be. I think it was on Friday, and if I'm streaming, I'm gonna radio. Yeah, I can't show. This is such a shit topology. Yeah, not gonna show this on my portfolio. If they wanna see, they can ask. But no, that was really. It's. I mean, thing is, it works for a VTuber. It doesn't matter. But I mean, look at this. If someone they like see this and they're gonna be like, "What? What have you done?" But it doesn't matter because it still works, right? But yeah, it's meant to be a secret to my regular audience. I mean, surprise, a secret, a surprise. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that one. Let's see what we have. Yeah, maybe I don't need more. I mean, for this guy, I did this. I got brown background for this. I should have like the expressions like that. I could do that. Let's do the expressions. So let's make one more that is just expressions. Surprise! Surprise! Then they're gonna be like, oh, that's cute. I like that. Hey, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Surprise! Surprise! Fartlek! Desktop 4K. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh. Yeah, sorry for those that like show up now. So if you just joined, I'm working a bit on my ArtStation. So and you know what? I should have like a shadow like I did on the other ones. Let's just try that quickly. Like that's gonna make a big difference. Why didn't I do that? Let's do that and then paste in place, and then we go into is it filters, and it's gonna be color, and it's gonna be I remember fade to black or color. I'm gonna do black. Live preview. Yes. And then you bring this back, and then you do a little bit of this. And then on this, you do opacity. There we go. Then we have a little bit of shadow. I think that looks pretty nice. You could do this. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too much. And let's do the same here. We're gonna copy. We're gonna edit, paste in place. We're gonna go into filters. We're gonna go into color. We're gonna fade to black. There we go. Surprise! And then we're gonna bring this down like that. And it's gonna go background. And it's gonna be like, it has to be the same 8.1. 8.1. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, right? Something like that. That looks better. There we go. Let's do the same here. We do copy. We do paste in place. So whenever you use like a graphics program or something, and I don't know, someone, if you can explain to me why this isn't like default, paste in place. Like when you copy an object, you usually want it to be pasted on top of the other one, but the default one isn't that, so it's extremely annoying. At least the way I work, I usually want them to be, so paste in place is like a way to make sure your thing sticks to the other thing. Let's do like 8, I don't know. There we go, same here. Copy. Paste in place. I'm not a big fan of Inkscape, but honestly, on Linux, it works way better than on Windows. So it's probably because paste in place came later and it's hard to break habits. So normal paste stayed as the default shortcut. Yeah. Adobe. It's like, it's a thing. They do weird shit. Okay, let's make one that is similar to this. It's gonna be a same background. Or it's just gonna be a green background, right? So one of the super annoying things is that you see I zoom in and on like Windows or Illustrator you would press Control to zoom out, but in this shit you press Shift. Super annoying. But it works. All right, wee. I'm making pot pie. What is pot pie? Is it? What? Pie crust? Pot pie. Can you make this vegetarian? England? It looks very English. Wow, it's just... Oh my god. Hello, Bookster. How you doing? Hello, Bookster. Let's get you a shout out as well. Shout out to Bookster. How you doing? I never thought Inkscape could be so powerful. When I moved to Linux, it became really useful for making logos. Yeah, it's really good. Inkscape is great, but it's like a bit weird with things. But I mean, if you learn how to use it, it's fine. For making more like simple stuff, but on Windows it's not as sort of stable. It's just weird. Obi, I use Inkscape because the Adobe thing is hard. It's annoying. So I don't wanna pot pie. I don't know if I like it. Let's do this one with just one color. You know what? Let's is it this one? Whoop. Can I reset this one? How do you like reset it? Okay, we're gonna do it like this instead. We do that. And then we copy that. That didn't work. 100%. Unless I draw and then I use Procreate. I need to know Adobe for work. So usually, yeah. Most people do Adobe for work. So Procreate, I think is amazing. I would like to have a tablet, but actually I had this, like I've been having a really good time not wanting anything new. I think, yeah, it's really nice, Bookie. Thank you. I like it too. So I always been like this. I see something that I want and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get this. And but this feeling has wore off. It's gone. I don't know what to. It feels weird, but I think it was something I did when I was in a relationship. I just wanted stuff to feel better. I didn't understand that I was having a hard time. Um. So now I don't even I don't look at stuff online that I want to buy. I feel like I have everything already, which is kind of weird. Uh, but I guess I'm a person that if I don't even if I don't know if I might feel good, then I just buy stuff. Then I want to buy like new tech, unnecessary stuff. Like mm, okay, stuff makes me feel better. Yeah, it does for a little bit. Maybe it's because I don't have that much money. That could be one of the reasons. Or that I just recently got a new computer. I don't feel like I need anything. A new iPad would be nice, but it's still working. But it's like super glitching out. So we'll see when it breaks down. Let's do some expressions. Let's save. Let's do that just for fun. Let's do the same ones ish. One that is going to be open. So stuff makes me happy. Happy ham. Post mode. No, we want this to be symmetrized. There we go. Yes. And now we're gonna hide the rig. I don't need to see that. And now we're gonna make this one the default. This camera will be set active camera, and now we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Is it? Oh no. Okay, we need a new one. I'm gonna add a new camera and set active camera. That's not what I wanted, but it's inside of the head. And this so whenever you render or you're gonna make something like in look a bit like it should. So if you take a picture in wide angle, you often get like this feel, you know. I mean, it looks fun, but it doesn't make any sense. You should be changing your focal length. 50 millimeter isn't really wide angle, but 75 is very good portrait. And then it's gonna be look more natural. So see how much it does with the. If I would be here and I would change this, it's gonna look better eventually. But I think that should be fine. Yes. The first one will just be neutral. And it's gonna be neutral. There we go. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna insert import neutral. There we go. Yeah, link. It's fine. It's gonna be in the middle. There we go. One thing that Adobe does so well is the when they do like snap to grid and stuff like that, or like magnetic stuff. It's really good. Let's do one that is closed as well. Why is closed? Closed. This isn't really necessary, but it's just to add something else to. Maybe I can do that and then place. Close. Will it go over it? No, it will not. It will not do it. There we go. The corner to corner or whatever it is. Du, 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 du. I'm sad that GTA, is it GTA 5? Might be, is it GTA 6? I don't know which one it is, to be honest. I don't know. The new GTA Grand Theft Auto will be released this year. Kind of upset about that because I want Split Fiction to win Game of the Year, and they won't be able to do it with this big game coming out. Let's see, mouth open and look up. I think eye tracking can do that. Let's see which this one is. Up. And we can do a little bit of left. Yeah, it's released too early, I think. I thought about it. That's the problem. But it's absolutely, you don't know what's gonna be released. But look up. It's absolutely amazing game. But I watched the end credits, and this is not a spoiler, by the way. And let's see, look up, and it had such a. They have a small team, but they've been outsourcing like crazy. There's been so much like outsourcing. I don't even know how they would like be able to track, like make everything work. Just outsourcing that much must be a challenge in itself, to be honest. Crazy stuff. Let's make one that's a bit sleepy or angry. Let's see. Eye tracking left, eye tracking. Doesn't matter what's released as well. People's memory is short and they can't remember games older than 5 to 6 months. Yes. But will they ever forget Undertale? Let's see. It's gonna close. Is it just like that? A little bit like that? Eye tracking. Wow, that's fine. A beef a bird. Let's see. Maybe it's enough to have 3, to be honest, because I don't have the other ones. I'm gonna have it like this. I don't need more than this. Yeah. Let's lock this shit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's make it simple. Rainbow. Short-term memory loss. Let's go. Rainbowy. There we go. Yeah. I think that's gonna work. So that's just a little bit of how it might look like. And this one is good. This one is super cute. But what do I usually add to it? I don't think add that thing. Original character design and concept by Easy Out. It's gonna say original character design. Let's see what I said on Mega. Original character design. This one, the background is super fancy on this one with flowers and stuff. I mean, a turntable like that would be cool to have it something like this. But I don't know. It was a lot of work. I should probably do it for my VTubers. Kind of add that. I think would be nice. People like to see when stuff move. So, and this one is also good. The rigging thing. This is probably an example I should follow. I didn't add the rig in this one either. Yeah, well, I'm gonna sadly. Oh, what happened now? I unplugged my headset, so I couldn't hear shit. This is gonna be the stream for today. Actually, I'm gonna have to go to bed. I'm gonna read a little bit of Frankenstein and then fall asleep. And then I will be streaming. Sorry for starting a bit earlier, by the way. I didn't think I would start at 8. I think I've already read it, Obi. I don't know, but I was gifted it and I'm reading it again. I kind of recognize stuff. It's pretty advanced English for me, but it's very, very healthy to read because it's so old style English. Good days, God. Hope you have a good rest. Yes, I will. And I'm gonna be working tomorrow. I'm gonna have Mio for a couple of days or a week, which is gonna be very good for me. So you might see him on stream actually. Get some good fartleks in. No, tomorrow I'm not gonna run. When I have the dog, I'm gonna be yes. When I have the dog, I'm gonna be doing workout at home. So you might see some beat. It's gonna be hard to do beat save with him here, but you're gonna see me. I'm probably I have these weights that I lift, but let's see if we can find someone to raid on the fartlek. Let's see. Do we have anyone? Buggy. Do we have artist? Burley, why do you not do 3D today? Helki, you play game. Any recommendations for art? We could do Admiral Kevin, maybe. Depends on what they're doing. I haven't watched their stream in a while.
Yeah, my Discord server. Yeah.
Draw for coffee. What's this? Fidget spinner. This is starting soon. Attack rack. What are they watching? I don't know. Let's see. I think Oceanics is way too big now. Damn, they grown quick. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oceanics. I don't think I should. What's this? Small gang assemble. What is this? Oh, they've been raided right now. I think now they have like showing off the cutscene. So Buggy Bear. Did they? Admiral Kevin. Let's go for Admiral Kevin. Admiral is a Norwegian streamer that I've been raided many times. Let's see. Actually, pretty fun stuff about Admiral Kevin is a Norwegian bus driver. You can still raid big channels, worth I say. Yeah, but I raid them all the time. So, and is a bus driver. Yeah, he's a Norwegian fucker, but and they're pretty nice. They really into this Pokemon stuff
Right here, right now.
and doing their art. They kind of I like their stuff. So they've been around since I started streaming art. I think like 3 years or more. So really, if you wanted to give them some support and Green Cat raid, let's see, let's raid them. Admiral Kevin. Why the hate for Norwegians? Because we're Swedish and we used to own Norway. Sweden was a superpower, and we still want to be that. We kind of regret what we did, and yeah, you have to understand that Sweden used to go to war all the time and take over a bunch of countries. We have it in our blood, but it's a long time ago, and now we want to take over Norway. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Go say hi to Admiral Kevin, and I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. Soon, yes, soon. We have the souls of tyrants, but the backbone of a salmon. Yes, that's actually very true, and it was probably the same thing back in the older days. Let's see. I think if we ever like invaded a country, we did it by mistake, and then we said we're sorry, or something like that, and we're like, nah, we're not gonna take all of it. That's not right, and we still try to be fair. That's probably what we did. Such a weird country and culture. Let's see. Gonna press that. So, whoop. I'll see you next time tomorrow. Bye bye.
Smug too. Whoa. I don't see the stream. I don't see what's going on. Something crashed into the stream. Somebody raided. Oh, Osgod, hello, my Swedish awesomeness. Oh my god, hello, how are you doing? Long time no see. Oh, my ears. Yeah, that means that the raid works pretty